Danelo Cavalcante, a 34-year-old man that has escaped a Philadelphia prison and has the authorities in shambles for the last 11 days since he was able to make an escape. Cavalcante was convicted of killing his girlfriend a week prior to his escape. Cavalcante brutally stabbed his ex-girlfriend to death on April 18th of 2021 in front of her 2 children. They say Cavalcante arrived, grabbed her by the hair, threw her to the ground, and stabbed her 38 times, causing her to bleed to death. The 2 children then ran to the neighbor's home for help as Cavalcante fled the scene in a black sedan. He was later arrested several hours later in Virginia. Prosecutors said authorities believe he was attempting to flee to Mexico with the intention of heading later to Brazil. But only a week after being incarcerated and convicted, Mr. Danelo Cavalcante, he vanished to escape the prison as he crab walked up a wall and jumped a fence. The tower guard at the time must have been catching a nap because he slipped right past him. Cavalcante has had the entire police department plus others assisting agents looking for him for the past 11 days. Cavalcante has been able to shave, change, steal multiple cars to get away. At this point, the authorities don't even know where he at. He even went as far to pulling up to an old friend's house, asking him for help, but the friend was not at home at the time, but was able to communicate with him via a Ring camera. But the friend shortly after called the police department and warned them of Cavalcante coming to his home and asking for help while he was out with his family. They say Cavalcante has been staying in a cornfield that's over 5 feet tall and miles long near Philadelphia. The police has spotted him multiple times but has lost sight of him. It is clear that Cavalcante at this point has authorities in complete shambles. Police department has put out awards of up to $20,000, asking people that if they do see Cavalcante to not try to stop him, but to right away contact your local police department. My whole question is with this, how are we able to find bin Laden, but we're unable to find Cavalcante? How has it been 12 days and this man hasn't yet to be caught? We spotted him twice, 3 times, and we lost him? Come on, man.
Get him out of here!
Come on, man. You know what I gotta say? I gotta keep it all the way funguita. It says here, despite the efforts of hundreds of law enforcement officers, Danelo Cavalcante, 34, slipped through a tight guarded perimeter over the weekend, stole a van, changed his appearance, and turned up on a doorbell camera more than 20 miles away. That's his friend's house, where I told you guys that his friend later on called the authorities and warned them of Cavalcante being around his residence. The developments dramatically altered the search, which had focused since Cavalcante's August 31st escape on the area immediately surrounding the Chester County Prison, about 30 miles west of Philadelphia, where he was being held following his conviction last month of first-degree murder. Now, authorities have also learned that this is not Cavalcante's first rodeo from an escape. Cavalcante was previously incarcerated in Brazil, where he also vanished to escape there, where eventually he was captured. Now, listen, I'm gonna tell you guys something. If you could survive in the jungle in Brazil, you could definitely survive in the cornfields of Pennsylvania. Mr. Cavalcante is probably in the Beverly Hills right now. He's probably like, this is where I get to stay? Come on, man. Now, I'll tell you guys something. This guy has gave the police department and all the authorities involved a run for their money. They thought this was gonna be way easier than it has become. This guy has been spotted a few times and has gotten away a few times. And like I said before, this is not his first time, meaning he has experience, and being that he's in the US lands with so many cars and so many Americans that like leaving their keys inside their car because they think they're in a safe place, well, that's where Cavalcante comes and takes advantage. See, where Cavalcante is at, it's like the middle of nowhere. Some of these people live in the middle of the woods. The only thing they're worried about is running into a bear. The last thing that they're thinking is that someone like Cavalcante is roaming the woods and probably gonna steal their car. As of now, on the 12th day, Cavalcante is still a man on the loose. Authorities have yet to capture him. I will keep you guys updated on any more information that comes out on this case. As soon as Cavalcante is captured, I'll make a video letting you guys know what's good. Make sure you guys stay tapped in, and also make sure, most importantly, that you guys stay schmacked, because you already know where we at.
Wow, it's the Schmack House.
I'll check you guys out on the next one. Peace.